Hello, boys and girls. Hannah Baker here, live and in stereo.
Good afternoon and welcome to Booktubers. My name is Arnav and today we'll be talking about 13 reasons why. First, I would like to say sorry for my voice because I've been sick for the last few days and well, I'll just try my best to make myself understandable. 13 Reasons Why is a novel written by the North American author J. Asher. It talks about a girl called Hannah Baker who committed suicide, and before doing so she recorded 13 stories, audios on 7 tapes where she explains why she did that. Clay receives them at home, being one of the reasons why she committed suicide, and he'll just be the main character and listen through them all throughout one night. Clay has a hard time talking to people, especially with girls, and well, he'll just struggle and have a hard time going through them as well. This is the storyline. Basically, all the stories are linked. Hannah is the main link, but actually all the characters are classmates or they know each other. Main characters are, as I said, Hannah and Clay, but after that, in order to go through them in a brief way, I'll put them in groups. First, Jessica and Alex. They were new to town as well as Hannah, and they just hang up. They were nice people. All of them had problems before, and well, they would just meet sometimes whenever they were struggling and share their new circumstances in the new high school. Then we have Justin, Marcus, Zach, Ryan, and Bryce, which are popular guys in school. They have a really bad attitude, and that's the reason why they come up in Hannah's tapes. Then we have Tyler. He's this awkward dude all day with his camera, and he's intrusive and a stalker. He takes pictures of everything, including Hannah at her own bedroom. Then we have Courtney, which is a nice girl. At least I would say she tries to be nice, even though in a fake way. Her main interest is to keep her reputation high, and that's the reason why she ends up being one of Hannah's reasons. Then we have Sherry, a girl that offers to take Hannah back home. She seems nice, but what they don't know, either Hannah or Sherry, is that when they ran over a stop sign, that will lead to another accident, which another student will die in that second accident. So that's why Sherry is one of the reasons, and one more reason for Hannah's work to collide. Finally, we have Mr. Porter. That's the last at the last tape, and actually the last reason. And well, he's not a student, he's a teacher in school, but he's like the last chance Hannah gave to life, whether at the moment before deciding whether she would commit suicide or not. Then another character, I would say, is Sky. It comes up at the end of the book, and well, she's not a really important character, but she links some stories. As I said, the book talks about suicidal. That's not a popular topic, not common, so I would describe this book as being unconventional. It's actually a really good book, and J. Asher, the author, portrays all these facts and all these struggles in a so real way that you can feel it identified by some of these characters that I just mentioned. They have real problems, and they're just some of us. I mean, this story is set in the United States not a long time ago, not based on real story, but I mean, suicide is something real. It happens to us. Unfortunately, it's part of our reality and our society nowadays. So he does a pretty good job on that, comparing the two parallel realities between Clay, the one listening to the tapes, and Hannah, the one that just recorded them before killing herself. There's also a TV series produced by Netflix on this book called 13 Reasons Why. And well, there are many differences, but I just watched a couple episodes in order to have enough knowledge about both of them to compare. They both portray time and play with time so well that you understand what's going on. Just that I feel the book has more description, it talks more about the characters, it goes deeper into them, while the TV show focuses on making it entertaining to watch and more interesting, not so boring, because well, it spends so much time instead of describing the characters through words. In the TV show, you can see their daily life and you get to know them in another way, but I believe both of them make a really good job of comparing the parallel realities, as I said. Finally, I would definitely recommend this book. I had so much fun reading it. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it dragged me into it. I got addicted to the book. It's really unconventional. As I said before, suicidal is not a common topic, but I believe teenagers need to read this kind of books. And at the same time, it encourages them to talk. It's saying, the book is saying that if you have struggles, talk to somebody. They will help. The first second you talk to somebody, everything will become easier. Your life is worth living, and just do so. Finally, I would like to say that this book has been read mostly by teenagers, but it can be read by anybody. Other topics apart from suicidal are sexuality, drugs, abuse, love, relationships, high school, all these kind of teenager topics, and I would recommend it for anybody, but especially for those who are maybe having a hard time through their lives, or struggling to get through their daily life, or they are being bullied at school, or they have problems with their relationship with their friends or families. So I would really encourage those people to read this book. It's not long to read. It doesn't even have 300 pages, and as I said, it drags you into it. So you'll find yourself reading it once and once over again. It's addicting. So definitely recommend it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.